What is the interlink between sales and service? And in this case, specifically customer service. Hey, my name is Rishi Patel. I'm the founder of Selling in Alignment, where I work with coaches and consultants to help them reprice and package their services so they can discover and live their purpose. I'm really so in tune with this interlink, this tight synergy between the sales and the customer service department. See, customer services function is not more important or less important than the sales function. In fact, every company department, even if you just have one person working in each department, and as a coach or a consultant that's often the case, where there's just a small team. Even if there's just one person working in each department, every single function is equally as important. Now, it could be looked upon as sales is the most important department because it generates the revenue. Customer service, however, is equally as important because once the sale has been made and the customer is onboarded into the business's infrastructure, the customer is then going to have an experience. And the customer service department can then beautifully work with that customer to make sure that that right level of care, attention, and empathy is there for that particular customer, taking it beyond just the transaction. This is so important because it's creating a feedback loop. See, when we think about it, once the sale is made and then we want to take it over to customer service is going to nurture the relationship with that customer so that the sales department, if they speak to this customer again, they can do things like generate upsells or even referrals, because that customer has been so well taken care of. However, if the customer service department was no longer in the loop, or was poor, or wasn't well trained, that customer may not have the experience that they could have with the business. So this is why it's so important for these two departments to really work hand in hand. There's a lot of synergy between the two. As a coach or a consultant that has perhaps someone in sales, someone in customer service, or even a team in both, it's really essential that these two are in communication. They need to be talking on the same page. And this could be done using shared goals. They could have certain key performance indicators that they're both looking to meet. So for example, inside the customer service, if there's a query that comes up with the customer that want to get an answer to something, there could be a key performance indicator in place to say that those queries are all handled within a 48-hour window. And therefore, when the salesperson goes back to talk to this amazing customer, that customer is able to say, yes, you know, everything that came up for me was really well handled, and I have a lot of faith and trust in your product, your service, your company, and I'll be really happy to make a recommendation. So really have that at the back of your mind when working with customers. Each of these departments is equally as important. Until the next time, keep selling in alignment.